Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. I'm going to take a look at some toys here. This is a segment where we just go into Big Bad Toy Store, check out any new pre-orders and sometimes the new arrivals, and just sit back, relax, and look at some toys. So I'm not affiliated with them or anything. It's just something fun to do, see what else is out there. We'll click on featured pre-orders and just see what they have on offer here. So we got another Baby Yoda thing, Apollo Creed from The Mandalorian, which I have not seen yet. I haven't seen any of it. And now that we're on season 2, everyone's like, oh, did you see Mandalorian yet? And I'm like, no. And they're like, well, you've seen the first season, though. And I'm like, no, I haven't seen any of it. So one of these days, I will stop being cheap and get Disney Plus. And until then, I'm relegated to seeing Baby Yoda stuff and seeing Carl Weathers in the show and not really knowing why. Here's a Mafex Dark Knight figure, which, again, these are a little more expensive than I'm willing to shell out for a 6 or 7 inch figure. $100. I just reviewed a couple amazing Yamaguchi figures. Those are about $75 a piece. Those are more my speed. I think they're a little more stylized too, which I think is cool. Here's a Ghost Rider that's new. $240, 7.8 inches, so not too big. Comes with a motorcycle though, which is pretty cool. I always find these shots interesting because it's like, yeah, that looks really cool. Of course, it's not going to look anything like that on your shelf. This is a Photoshop job, but you know, they're trying to sell you on it, and I get it. Skull looks pretty cool as long as it's not Photoshopped too much there. I think it looks pretty good. That looks like a pretty legitimate shot, though. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah. Coat looks nice and, some nice pleather there, I'm sure. Yeah, if you're a fan of Ghost Rider, that's a lot to shell out for that size of a figure, but it's a nice one. This Vito Corleone is pretty awesome. I thought we looked at this last time. I won't spend too much time on it. 6 scale. I swear we looked at this before. Maybe this is a different one though. It comes with some of these accessories that I don't think the other one came with. The other one was a statue, I believe. That's what we were looking at. This one's legit looking too. I mean, the likeness is pretty on point, I think. Yeah, this is a figure. The other one was a statue. You got the cat. Little phone, is that Dom Perignon? I have no idea. Cognac, something? I don't know. I don't know alcohol drinks. Which is probably why I call them alcohol drinks instead of alcohol or booze or something to that effect. Here's another Batman. Let me know in the comments if I skip anything cool, as always. A lot of Transformers stuff this time around. Here's some steampunk stuff that doesn't seem like it's branded or attached to a certain franchise. Here's some D&D stuff I would click on, but apparently there's no pictures of it. Gundams, always with the Gundams. Gundam's cool, but I cannot believe how many Gundam things they come out with. But I guess you could say the same about Star Wars and things like that I enjoy, so whatever. But let's see. These G.I. Joe figures are pretty nice. I think that's the standard. Oh, look at this. Gene Simmons, Rob Zombie, Axl Rose, Vince Neil, and Nikki Sixx. Wow. Let's take a look at Axl, because I might actually be interested in this. $150, 1/9 scale, which I think is maybe 10 inches. Don't quote me on that. Pretty good likeness, I think, for the price range and and the size of the figure. It's got the logo on the platform there, or the stand, which is nice. Now this is definitely an outfit that Axl has worn. I can't remember which video, but He's definitely worn this before. He's got the tattoos as well, which is nice. The tattoos look right. They're a little too colorful maybe for a tattoo, but that's okay. I think where I land on this one is I'm right on the fence on this one because I'm a huge Guns N' Roses fan. Old school Guns N' Roses, probably my favorite band of all time. But even though they only have a few albums, however, I don't know. The pose is just okay. Again, that's definitely like a movement that I've seen him make. If you've watched the videos 1,000 times, like I have, and things like that, he definitely kind of does that swaying thing. That's exactly a snapshot of him that you could find if you took enough pictures at a concert. His face looks a little waxy. It looks a little wax figure-y to me, I think is maybe my only reservation. And the pose, like I said, it's authentic, but I think it's just fine. It's authentic, but I think you could have found something cooler. Yeah, I might pass on that. Like a 6th scale axle for another $100 I might be interested in, but probably not that one. See what else we got here. Pokemon stuff. Okay. Bunch of dinosaurs. I don't know who's... Well, I shouldn't say I don't know who's buying those, because someone's probably like, who the hell would buy an Axl Rose statue? So, whatever. More Pops. More Gundam. Alright, let's switch over to new arrivals. I'm not really feeling what we've seen here so far. There's a Baxter Stockman. Glow in the dark. Super 7. Sold. Holy shit, they're sold out. Okay. 7 inches tall. I like the glow in the dark aspect. I think he looks pretty good there. And he comes with a Mouser. That's cool. Some other glow in the dark little ray gun. It's like I don't know what this is here. A fly swatter maybe? Is he swatting himself? I don't quite understand that. Some different hands. I don't know what's... There's a lot... I don't know. That looks like a fly... Or he's swatting a turtle? Is that a little turtle? Hard to say. That looks cool, though. That looks really cool. Looks really nice. And the blue makes sense instead of green, which every glow-in-the-dark thing is usually green when you think about it. But blue makes sense for him, I think. That's a nice figure. $90. Not cheap. But if you're a big Turtles fan, especially of the old cartoon, that's right up your alley. A SpongeBob Krusty Krab meal by Reaction. Do we need... Holy shit, $75. Wow, Super 7 as well. 3.7 inches. I'm guessing that's how high the container is. Wow. What do you do with this? It's made of paper. Look at that. It's all made of paper. It's not even plastic. Just a couple pictures there. Wow. Does it come with anything else? Featuring all your favorite Bikini Bottom residents, and it lists 4 characters. So does it come with these guys as figures? That's something. That makes a little more sense. I guess they come maybe inside these? I think I'm understanding now. $75 for 4 figures that are 3 3/4 inch tall. I don't know. If you're a big fan, you might go for it. What's this here? Phantom Starkiller. I don't know what this is. The Cosmic Ghoul Warrior from Killer Bootlegs. That doesn't mean anything to me. This looks really nice. I like this packaging and this... I like the whole package here, so to speak. It looks like this is actually glittery, too. I think this looks awesome. I just don't know what it is. So, I probably won't be biting on that. Oh, here's some masks, or face covers, as they call them here. Because nobody has a mask by now. Some more Transformers. It's not that I don't like Transformers. They were never a big I didn't have any of the toys or anything like that, and I didn't really watch the show, but I like the whole property. I think it's cool. It's just that every time I scroll past Transformers, I just see Optimus Prime everywhere. Like, this isn't Optimus Prime, but it kind of looks like him. Is this Optimus Prime? It sure as hell looks like him, but it doesn't have his name here. Is it Optimus Prime? Battle Tanker series. The core figure Gento can transform into a truck. Gento can power up to Battle Sentinel. So this is not... See, I'm confused here. I don't know the canon like Transformers fans probably do. That looks like a newer style version of Optimus Prime to me. Maybe that's exactly what it is. I don't know, but it seems... I think it looks cool. It's a nice update to Optimus Prime, but that's all it is to me. What the hell? Sectars. Oh, this is kind of funny. Kit Fisto here is right next to these other guys with the bug eyes. Kind of makes it look like they're sort of in the same line, but not. There's a nice Boba Fett. Okay, so this is the Black Series. This is kind of like the flagship Star Wars action figures right now, as far as I know. I've never actually bought one, not for any real reason. I kind of tend to buy fewer items that are a little more expensive, so I've never really bought any Black Series figures. But this is really nice for $23, 6 inches, so nothing special there, but the detail on it looks really nice. It looks like it. Yeah, I like that a lot. I can definitely justify the price there. A lot of scarring and just, you're not getting as much weathering on a figure that small, but I like that a lot. Maybe I will buy a Black Series figure one of these days. Who knows? Well, here's one Power Ranger. Where are the other ones? That's funny. What's this? Black Series 1-to-1 scale. What is this? Just the mask for him? Or helmet, rather? Yeah, 1-to-1 scale Darth Vader helmet. Alright then. Could be fun around the house. I don't know if... Is this it? I haven't done one of these in a couple of weeks, but I don't know if we've seen anything. I don't know if we're seeing anything that we haven't seen before already here. Star Wars playing cards. Did we go over that? I think we may have. So, we'll just stop it here for now. Oh, there's a Kamala figure. Back to the Future Advent Calendar. Yeah. I don't think we looked at these before. I actually have a friend that bought this thing. This is the first time seeing it on the internet. The first time I've seen it in a picture was when my friend sent me a picture of it from his phone when he bought his. So this is a Playmobil set, so this is obviously for children, but Back to the Future, obviously a lot of adults are going to buy it too. So let's see. It's an advent calendar, so I guess, are they going to show us everything? They are. Okay, so you've got the clock tower. You've got the diorama here. You've got Marty. This doesn't look... These are kind of hard for me to... you've got Biff, who doesn't look like Biff at all. These are just funny. Here's Christopher Lloyd and Marty in the hazmat suits. I told my friend the Twin Pines Mall sign is maybe worth the price of admission. Because that's not really something you can get, is a replica of the Twin Pines Mall sign. So I do dig that. This is interesting on the bottom right. I guess you'd put the DeLorean right here, maybe? Well, there is no DeLorean. There's a paper speaker for Marty to stand in front of. This stuff would all be cool if it wasn't Playmobil. I like all the ideas they've got here. I mean, the mall sign, you've got Marty's camcorder, or Doc's camcorder, I guess. You've got the wooden skateboard. You've got the accessories for when he visits George McFly. There's Lorraine. Yeah, I mean, everything here is like perfect. I mean, everything that you'd want is here. But it's Playmobil. That's. Oh my god. I mean, that looks like a. That looks like someone found two random toys and decided to make a Back to the Future setup. Oh my god, look at Biff. What is going on here? And why is Biff like, it looks like he's gonna fall over. I can't even say Biff in good conscience. Look at that face and hair. Oh my word. I mean, like I said, I love, there's some, for Playmobil, I mean, the detail and the kind of love for the series. I mean, it's all here. I mean, look at Marty's clothes. Even his shirt is like on point. But this is, wow. Oh, there's Doc. He's so happy to be electrocuted. Oh, boy. And here's everything. Yeah, like I said, I love all the concepts here. I just love this big paper speaker. I love all the ideas they have here. It's just the format is just it's just killing me here. This is so weird too. It's just like one strip of road long ways. I mean, I guess, yeah, it's where they attach the cable or whatever you want to call it. But I mean, there's no car to go with it. Maybe there's a Playmobil DeLorean. Now, what is... This is just photoshopped in there, too. There's a lot of this going on. I mean, that's not part of the set. It's just kind of like... If you didn't understand what they were doing here, I guess... But if you need this to explain what this is, it's kind of kooky, but... Oh well, to each their own. It's really not that expensive for all the pieces you get. It's just, and an advent calendar is fun to open. It's just, oh man, I don't know. I'm glad we clicked on that though, but I think that's good for now. We just got a bunch of Avatar pins and Star Wars prints that you can buy anywhere. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.